There's a little stretch of gravel where the mailbox leans, a white church on the hillside and fields of evergreen. Folks still wave from pickup trucks as they pass along the line. You can find a piece of heaven where honest hearts still shine. Old Mr. Johnson fixes fences just because a neighbor's in need. Miss Clara bakes an extra pie for every family she sees. No one keeps a score of love, they simply give their time. That's the way life carries on, where honest hearts still shine. Where honest hearts still shine, like the morning's first sunlight. Where a promise means forever, and a handshake still feels right. Where love is built on faith and truth, not fortune's fleeting climb. I'm proud to call it home, where honest hearts still shine. Daddy taught me every sunrise brings another chance to give. Mama said the richest soul is one that helps others live. Those lessons never left me, though I've crossed many miles. They're the guiding stars that lead me where honest hearts still shine. The old barn still remembers every harvest, every prayer. Children laugh beneath the oak without a single care. As evening paints the western sky in colors so divine, peace settles on the valley where honest hearts still shine. Where honest hearts still shine, like the morning's first sunlight. Where a promise means forever, and a handshake still feels right. Where love is built on faith and truth, not fortune's fleeting climb. I'm proud to call it home, where honest hearts still shine. The world keeps turning faster, chasing dreams that fade away. But some treasures never lose their worth, no matter the price they pay. Kindness, hope, and faith for love are riches beyond time. They'll always light the darkest road where honest hearts still shine. Where honest hearts still shine, every sunrise feels brand new. Where children learn from those before what love and grace can do. If I leave this world tomorrow, one prayer will still be mine. May future generations live where honest hearts still shine. As the stars appear above the hills and the whippoorwill sings low, I thank the Lord for simple things only country people know. I'll always find my way back home wherever I may roam, to the place where honest hearts still shine. drove that dusty county road where the wildflowers still grew, past weathered fences, fields of hay, and skies of endless blue. Time had painted silver on the boards that stood through every rain, but when I walked through that old barn door, it knew me just the same. The rope still hung beside the loft, the saddle wore its age. Daddy's old red toolbox sat where he'd left it on that day. The smell of cedar, leather, hay came rushing back again, like every beam and every nail remembered where I'd been. The old barn never forgot my name, though the years had come and gone, its creaking walls still sang the songs I learned when I was young. It held my dreams, my hopes, my fears, through sunshine, wind, and rain. No matter how far this cowboy roamed, the old barn never forgot my name. Traced my hand across the wood where childhood dreams were carved. A pocket knife had left my initials there beside a little heart. The horses may have all moved on, the fields may not be the same, but memory still lived inside those walls that softly spoke my name. I heard my mama calling out as supper time drew near, and Daddy humming old-time tunes that everybody loved to hear. Their laughter floated through my mind like a slow September breeze, still echoing beneath the rafters with the whisper of the leaves. The old barn never forgot my name, though the years had come and gone, its creaking walls still sang the songs I learned when I was young. It held my dreams, my hopes, my fears, through sunshine, wind, and rain. No matter how far this cowboy roamed, the old barn never forgot my name. Life can carry you for miles past mountains, towns, and seas, but every road that shapes your soul begins with memories. Home is more than timber beams or weathered window panes. It's the love that waits forever, calling you again. The old barn never forgot my name, its faithful heart stood strong. It welcomed me with open arms, like I'd never been gone. Though seasons changed and people passed, its spirit still remained. I'll always find my way back home, where the old barn knows my name. As the evening sun slipped down behind the western sky, I tip my hat, smile through grateful eyes, and the wind through those old rafters seemed to say, welcome home, son. We've been waiting.
beyond the valley, where the tall pines touch the sky, past the fields of golden wheat, where the lonely rivers lie. I was searching for an answer that the world could never give, for the meaning of a man's heart and the reason that he lives. The city lights were shining, but they never showed the way. Too many empty promises and words that people say. So I climbed that old mountain where the wild winds run free, and I found acquired wisdom waiting there for me. The mountain knows the truth. It has watched the years roll by. It has seen the storms come raging and the tears that people hide. It knows a heart is measured by the love it gives away, and the footprints that we leave behind are the stories we create. The mountain saw my father work from sunrise until dark, saw the calluses upon his hands and the kindness in his heart. He never chased the riches or the glory of a name. He only lived with honor and kept his promise just the same. The mountain saw my mama pray beside the old front door, asking heaven to protect me when I wandered far before. Every prayer became a compass, every tear became a guide, leading me back home again to the truth I kept inside. The mountain knows the truth. It has watched the years roll by. It has seen the storms come raging and the tears that people hide. It knows a heart is measured by the love it gives away, and the footprints that we leave behind are the stories we create. You can chase the world forever, you can search from shore to shore, but peace ain't found in silver or the things you're working for. It's found in faithful footsteps, in a hand you hold with pride, in the love that stays beside you when the rest has passed you by. The mountain knows the truth, and it whispers through the trees. It tells me that the greatest wealth is a soul that's truly free. So I'll keep walking forward with a heart that's strong and true, for the mountain knows the story of everything I've been through. When my journey reaches sunset and my final trail is through, I'll look toward that old mountain where the sky still holds the truth. These old boots have crossed the mountains, followed rivers to the sea. They've worn the dust of countless highways, searching for what mattered most to me. They've stood through storms and hard times on ground both rough and warm,
but every step they ever took led back where I was born. They've danced across old wooden floors to a fiddle's sweet refrain. They've walked beside true friends for miles, through sunshine and through rain. They've knelt beside my father's grave. They've climbed life's rocky hill, and every scar upon this leather speaks of lessons with me still. These are the boots that walk me home, back to the life I've always known, to mama's porch and daddy's smile, to country roads that stretch for miles. Though I wandered far away, love kept calling every day, no matter where this cowboy roamed. These were the boots that walked me home. I chased 1,000 bright tomorrows in cities filled with light, but none could match the peaceful stars that crowned my country nights. The sweetest sound I've ever heard was that old screen door's familiar tone, welcoming this weary traveler back to where my heart belonged. The old oak cast the same long shadow, the barn still proudly stood. Every fence and winding pasture whispered all that once was good. I tipped my hat toward heaven, thankful for the road I'd known, for every mile had gently led me to the place I'd call my own. Life ain't measured by the miles or the riches that we claim. It's measured by the love we leave and the folks who know our name. When the road grows long and lonely, one truth remains to prove: home is where the heart remembers, and where you're always loved. These are the boots that walk me home, through every valley I have known. They carried hope through joy and pain, across the sunshine and the rain. Now they'll rest beside the door where tomorrow's dreams are grown. I'll thank the Lord for every mile and the boots that walked me home. One day these old boots may grow weary, their traveling days all through, but they'll always tell the story of a heart that stayed true. Beneath the western sky at sunset, with peace I finally found the boots that walked me home at last are resting on sacred ground.
morning sun was climbing slow across the pasture land. You held a dream inside your heart and a suitcase in your hand. I stood beside the old front gate where my father once stood too, praying every road ahead would bring the best to you. The world may promise easy roads and riches bright as gold, but there's one thing worth far more than anything they'll ever hold. Remember who you are, my son, wherever you may roam. Carry kindness in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Stand up tall when life gets hard. Let honesty be your guide. The strongest man you'll ever be is the one you keep inside. Remember where your roots began, beneath these endless stars. No matter where the trail may lead, remember who you are. The old oak tree has weathered storms that bent but never broke. Its strength was built by years of wind, not by gentle hopes. Life will test your every step and challenge what you know. Hold your head up through the rain and let your true heart show. There'll be voices calling out, trying to change your name, but a faithful heart and steady soul will always stay the same. Remember who you are, my son, wherever you may roam. Carry kindness in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Stand up tall when life gets hard. Let honesty be your guide. The strongest man you'll ever be is the one you keep inside. Remember where your roots began, beneath these endless stars. No matter where the trail may lead, remember who you are. When your road feels long and lonely, and the night hides every sign, think about this old front porch and these hands holding yours and mine. You'll always find your way again if your heart stays good and true. The greatest treasure life can give lives deep inside of you. Remember who you are, my son. Don't let your spirit fade. Every honest choice you make is worth the price you pay. Love your family, keep your faith. Lend a hand along the way. Leave this world a little better than you found it yesterday. When the western sky turns golden and the evening stars appear, you'll know you've lived a worthy life with nothing left to fear. Remember who you are, my son. There was a little wooden table by the kitchen wall, where the morning sunlight used to gently fall. A cup of coffee cooling, a chair pulled up just right, and Mama's old Bible resting by the window light. The pages had been weathered by the years and many prayers, with handwritten notes and memories she carried there. Every word she whispered, every tear she cried, was a little piece of heaven she kept inside. I remember Sunday mornings, the church bell ringing clear, Mama walking softly with a smile that calmed our fears. She'd hold my hand and tell me, son, when roads are hard to see, keep your faith beside you and you'll find where you should be. Mama's Bible by the window still reminds me where I've been, full of love and endless mercy and the grace that pulled me in. Though the years have kept on turning and she's gone from my sight, those pages still shine like a promise in the morning's golden light. that little farmhouse, chasing dreams beyond the hill. Found a world of empty promises and roads that wouldn't stand still. But every time my heart grew tired and I lost my way, I thought about Mama's words and the prayers she used to say. Now I sit beside that window where she spent so many days, watching fields of wheat move softly as the evening shadows fade. I open up that Bible and I hear her voice again, like a gentle summer breeze blowing through the old front yard fence. Mama's Bible by the window still reminds me where I've been, full of her love and endless mercy and the grace that pulled me in. Though the years have kept on turning and the world keeps moving on, her faith remains beside me like the sweetest country song. A mother's love is a candle that keeps burning through the night. A faithful heart can guide you when you can't find the light. And every prayer she whispered still follows where I go, like a river through the valley, like a warm and steady glow. Mama's Bible by the window is the treasure I hold near. Every page tells a story of a love that never disappeared. When my journey here is over and my final road is through, I'll thank the Lord for Mama's faith that carried me all the way home too. The old farmhouse may grow quiet and the fields may change with time, but Mama's Bible by the window will forever brightly shine. I was raised where the morning sun touched the prairie ground, where the old fence post stood tall and the rivers ran around. My father gave me wisdom underneath that western sky. He said, son, don't let this world ever make you lose your pride. He handed me his old guitar and a weathered leather coat. Said there'll be times when the wind gets hard and the lonely roads get cold, but a man who knows his values will never lose his way. Keep your heart wide open and let kindness lead the way. Keep your heart on the open range, where the wild winds still run free, where a promise is a promise and a man is who he's meant to be. Don't let gold or empty glory take the goodness from your soul. Keep your heart on the open range, and you'll always make it home. I've seen young men chase shadows underneath the city lights, trading peace for restless dreams that disappear at night. But the stars above the cattle trail still shine the way they did before, and the truth that lives in simple things is worth a whole lot more. The old barn doors are open and the horses know my name. The fields still hold the memories of every joy and pain. The road has taught me many things as I travel far and wide, but the greatest lesson came from keeping my heart alone. Keep your heart on the open range, where the wild winds still run free, where a promise is a promise and a man is who he's meant to be. Don't let pride or worldly fortune turn your eyes away from home. Keep your heart on the open range, and you'll never ride alone. The mountains have their secrets, the rivers have their songs, but a faithful heart will guide you when the road feels much too long. Every mile beneath your boots, every sunrise that you see will remind you that the open range is where your spirit's meant to be. Keep your heart on the open range, let your soul forever roam. Carry love, truth, and mercy everywhere your footsteps go. When the evening sun is falling and your journey's almost done, you'll know you lived a life of honor beneath the western sun. So I'll ride beneath the endless sky with my memories as my guide, keeping my heart on the open range, where my dreams and home reside. Daddy raised me on a farm where the fields met the sky. Taught me that a man's true worth ain't found in what he buys. He said, son, your name is something you'll carry all your days, so guard it like a treasure and don't throw it away. I watched him fix a broken fence in the pouring rain, help a neighbor through the winter when he had nothing to gain.
He never needed riches or a title people heard. The strongest thing he ever owned was the promise of his word. A man is measured by his word, not the money in his hand, not the house that he builds or the places where he stands. When the years have passed like a river and the stories all are heard, the thing that keeps a man's name alive is the truth behind his word. I've seen men chase the spotlight, I've watched fortunes rise and fall, I've heard empty promises echo down a lonely hall. But a faithful heart keeps standing when the storms begin to turn, because respect is something that no dollar bill can earn. My grandfather's old pocket watch still sits beside my chair, a reminder of the simple life and the love he always shared. The hands may stop from time to time, but one thing stays assured: a man's legacy lives forever in the honesty of his word. A man is measured by his word, not the power he can claim, not the horses that he rides or the glory of his name. When the final sunset finds him at the end of his road, he'll be remembered by the promises and the kindness that he showed. The wind can take the footprints, the rain can wash away the trail, but a truthful heart leaves something that the years can never fail. A handshake still means something, a promise still stands tall. That's the kind of man my father was, and the man I hope to be when I fall. A man is measured by his word, that's the lesson that remains, through the laughter and the heartache, through the sunshine and the rain. When my children tell my story long after I'm gone, I pray they'll say I kept my promises and my word was always strong. Underneath the western sky where the old campfires burn, a man's greatest treasure is the respect that he earned. Was a little wooden table by the kitchen wall where the morning sunlight used to gently fall. A cup of coffee cooling, a chair pulled up just right, and Mama's old Bible resting by the window light. The pages had been weathered by the years and many prayers, with handwritten notes and memories she carried there. Every word she whispered, every tear she cried, was a little piece of heaven she kept inside. I remember Sunday mornings, the church bell ringing clear, Mama walking softly with a smile that calmed our fears. She'd hold my hand and tell me, son, when roads are hard to see, keep your faith beside you and you'll find where you should be. Mama's Bible by the window still reminds me where I've been, full of love and endless mercy and the grace that pulled me in. Though the years have kept on turning and she's gone from my sight, those pages still shine like a promise in the morning's golden light. I left that little farmhouse, chasing dreams beyond the hill, found a world of empty promises and roads that wouldn't stand still. But every time my heart grew tired and I lost my way, I thought about Mama's words and the prayers she used to say. Now I sit beside that window where she spent so many days, watching fields of wheat move softly as the evening shadows fade. I open up that Bible and I hear her voice again, like a gentle summer breeze blowing through the old front yard fence. Mama's Bible by the window still reminds me where I've been, full of love and endless mercy and the grace that pulled me in. Though the years have kept on turning and the world keeps moving on, her faith remains beside me like the sweetest country song. A mother's love is a candle that keeps burning through the night. A faithful heart can guide you when you can't find the light. And every prayer she whispered still follows where I go, like a river through the valley, like a warm and steady glow. Mama's Bible by the window is a treasure I hold near. Every page tells a story of a love that never disappeared. When my journey here is over and my final road is through, I'll thank the Lord for Mama's faith that carried me all the way home to. The old farmhouse may grow quiet and the fields may change with time, but Mama's Bible by the window will forever brightly shine. Daddy raised me on a farm where the fields met the sky. Taught me that a man's true worth ain't found in what he buys. He said, son, your name is something you'll carry all your days, so guard it like a treasure and don't throw it away. I watched him fix a broken fence in the pouring rain, help a neighbor through the winter when he had nothing to gain. He never needed riches or a title people heard. The strongest thing he ever owned was the promise of his word. A man is measured by his word, not the money in his hand, not the house that he builds, or the places where he stands. When the years have passed like a river and the stories all are heard, the thing that keeps a man's name alive is the truth behind his word. I've seen men chase the spotlight, I've watched fortunes rise and fall, I've heard empty promises echo down the lonely hall. But a faithful heart keeps standing when the storms begin to turn, because respect is something that no dollar bill can earn. My grandfather's old pocket watch still sits beside my chair, a reminder of the simple life and the love he always shared. The hands may stop from time to time, but one thing stays assured: a man's legacy lives forever in the honesty of his word. A man is measured by his word, not the power he can claim, not the horses that he rides, or the glory of his name. When the final sunset finds him at the end of his road, he'll be remembered by the promises and the kindness that he showed. The wind can take the footprints, the rain can wash away the trail, but a truthful heart leaves something that the years can never fail. A handshake still means something, a promise still stands tall. That's the kind of man my father was, and the man I hope to be when I fall. A man is measured by his word, that's the lesson that remains, through the laughter and the heartaches, through the sunshine and the rain. When my children tell my story long after I'm gone, I pray they'll say I kept my promises and my word was always strong. Underneath the western sky where the old campfires burn, a man's greatest treasure is the respect that he earns. I drove that dusty county road where the wildflowers still grew, past weathered fences, fields of hay, and skies of endless blue. Time had painted silver on the boards that stood through every rain, but when I walked through that old barn door, it knew me just the same. The rope still hung beside the loft, the saddle wore its age. Daddy's old red toolbox sat where he'd left it on that day. The smell of cedar, leather hay came rushing back again. like every beam and every nail remembered where I'd been. The old barn never forgot my name, though the years had come and gone. Its creaking walls still sang the songs I learned when I was young. It held my dreams, my hopes, my fears through sunshine, wind, and rain. No matter how far this cowboy roamed, the old barn never forgot my name. I traced my hand across the wood where childhood dreams were carved. A pocket knife had left my initials there beside a little heart. The horses may have all moved on, the fields may not be the same, but memories still lived inside those walls that softly spoke my name. I heard my mama calling out as supper time drew near, and Daddy humming old-time tunes that everybody loved to hear. Their laughter floated through my mind like a slow September breeze, still echoing beneath the rafters with the whisper of the leaves. The old barn never forgot my name, though the years had come and gone. Its creaking walls still sang the songs I learned when I was young. It held my dreams, my hopes, my fears through sunshine, wind, and rain. No matter how far this cowboy roamed, the old barn never forgot my name. Life can carry you for miles, past mountains, towns, and seas, but every road that shapes your soul begins with memories. Home is more than timber beams or weathered window panes. It's the love that waits forever, calling you again. The old barn never forgot my name. Its faithful heart stood strong. It welcomed me with open arms like I'd never been gone. Though seasons changed and people passed, its spirit still remained. I'll always find my way back home where the old barn knows my name. As the evening sun slipped down behind the western sky, I tip my hat, smile through grateful eyes, and the wind through those old rafters seemed to say, welcome home, Steve. We've been waiting. I rode beyond the valley where the tall pines touch the sky, past the fields of golden wheat where the lonely rivers lie. I was searching for an answer that the world could never give, for the meaning of a man's heart and the reason that he lives.
The city lights were shining, but they never showed the way. Too many empty promises and words that people say. So I climbed that old mountain where the wild winds run free, and I found a quiet wisdom waiting there for me.
The mountain knows the truth. It has watched the years roll by. It has seen the storms come raging and the tears that people hide. It knows a heart is measured by the love it gives away, and the footprints that we leave behind are the stories we create. The mountain saw my father work from sunrise until dark, saw the calluses upon his hands and the kindness in his heart. He never chased the riches or the glory of a name. He only lived with honor and kept his promise just the same.
The mountain saw my mama pray beside the old front door, asking heaven to protect me when I wandered far before. Every prayer became a compass, every tear became a guide, leading me back home again to the truth I kept inside.
The mountain knows the truth. It has watched the years roll by. It has seen the storms come raging and the tears that people hide. It knows a heart is measured by the love it gives away, and the footprints that we leave behind are the stories we create. You can chase the world forever, you can search from shore to shore, but peace ain't found in silver or the things you're working for. It's found in faithful footsteps, in a hand you hold with pride, in the love that stays beside you when the rest has passed you by. The mountain knows the truth, and it whispers through the trees. It tells me that the greatest wealth is a soul that's truly free. So I'll keep walking forward with a heart that's strong and true, for the mountain knows the story of everything I've been through. When my journey reaches sunset and my final trail is through, I'll look toward that old mountain where the sky still holds the truth. I was raised where the morning sun touched the prairie ground, where the old fence post stood tall and the rivers ran around. My father gave me wisdom underneath that western sky. He said, son, don't let this world ever make you lose your pride. He handed me his old guitar and a weathered leather coat. Said there'll be times when the wind gets hard and the lonely roads get cold, but a man who knows his values will never lose his way. Keep your heart wide open and let kindness lead the way. Keep your heart on the open range, where the wild winds still run free, where a promise is a promise and a man is who he's meant to be. Don't let gold or empty glory take the goodness from your soul. Keep your heart on the open range and you'll always make it home. I've seen young men chase shadows underneath the city lights, trading peace for restless dreams that disappear at night. But the stars above the cattle trail still shine the way they did before, and the truth that lives in simple things is worth a whole lot more. The old barn doors are open and the horses know my name. The fields still hold the memories of every joy and pain. The road has taught me many things as I travel far and wide, but the greatest lesson came from keeping my heart alive. Keep your heart on the open range, where the wild winds still run free, where a promise is a promise and a man is who he's meant to be. Don't let pride or worldly fortune turn your eyes away from home. Keep your heart on the open range and you'll never ride alone. The mountains have their secrets, the rivers have their songs, but a faithful heart will guide you when the road feels much too long. Every mile beneath your boots, every sunrise that you see will remind you that the open range is where your spirit's meant to be. Keep your heart on the open range, let your soul forever roam. Carry love, truth and mercy everywhere your footsteps go. When the evening sun is falling and your journey's almost done, you'll know you lived a life of honor beneath the western sun. So I'll ride beneath the endless sky with my memories as my guide, keeping my heart on the open range where my dreams and home reside. morning sun was climbing slow across the pasture land. You held a dream inside your heart and a suitcase in your hand. I stood beside the old front gate where my father once stood too, praying every road ahead would bring the best to you. The world may promise easy roads and riches bright as gold, but there's one thing worth far more than anything they'll ever hold. Remember who you are, my son, wherever you may roam. Carry kindness in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Stand up tall when life gets hard. Let honesty be your guide. The strongest man you'll ever be is the one you keep inside. Remember where your roots began, beneath these endless stars. No matter where the trail may lead, remember who you are. The old oak tree has weathered storms that bent but never broke. Its strength was built by years of wind, not by gentle hopes. Life will test your every step and challenge what you know. Hold your head up through the rain and let your true heart show. There'll be voices calling out, trying to change your name, but a faithful heart and steady soul will always stay the same. Remember who you are, my son, wherever you may roam. Carry kindness in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Stand up tall when life gets hard. Let honesty be your guide. The strongest man you'll ever be is the one you keep inside. When your road feels long and lonely and the night hides every sign, think about this old front porch and these hands holding yours in mine. You'll always find your way again if your heart stays good and true. The greatest treasure life can give lies deep inside of you. Remember who you are, my son. Don't let your spirit fade. Every honest choice you make is worth the price you've paid. Love your family, keep your faith, lend a hand along the way. Leave this world a little better than you found it yesterday. When the western sky turns golden and the evening stars appear, you'll know you've lived a worthy life with nothing left to fear. Remember who you are, my son. Let your heart shine like the sun. That's the greatest legacy a father leaves to his son. The gate still swings, the fields still grow beneath the evening star, and every wind that whispers home says, remember who you are. These old boots have crossed the mountains, followed rivers to the sea. They've worn the dust of countless highways, searching for what mattered most to me. They've stood through storms and hard times on ground both rough and warm, but every step they ever took led back where I was born. They danced across old wooden floors, to a fiddle's sweet refrain. They walk beside true friends for miles, through sunshine and through rain. They've knelt beside my father's grave, they've climbed life's rocky hill, and every scar upon this leather speaks of lessons with me still. These are the boots that walk me home, back to the life I've always known, to mama's porch and daddy's smile, the country roads that stretch for miles. Though I wandered far away, love kept calling every day, no matter where this cowboy roamed. These were the boots that walked me home. I chased 1,000 bright tomorrows in cities filled with light, but none could match the peaceful stars that crown my country nights. The sweetest sound I've ever heard was that old screen door's familiar tone, welcoming this weary traveler back to where my heart belonged. The old oak cast the same long shadow, the barn still proudly stood. Every fence and winding pasture whispered all that once was good. I tipped my hat toward heaven, thankful for the road I'd known, for every mile had gently led me to the place I'd call my own. Life ain't measured by the miles or the riches that we claim. It's measured by the love we leave and the folks who know our name. When the road grows long and lonely, one truth remains to prove: home is where the heart remembers, and where you're always loved. These are the boots that walk me home through every valley I have known. They carried hope through joy and pain, across the sunshine and the rain. Now they'll rest beside the doorway where tomorrow's dreams are grown. I'll thank the Lord for every mile and the boots that walk me home. One day these old boots may grow weary, their traveling days all through, but they'll always tell the story of a heart that stayed true. Beneath the western sky at sunset, with peace I finally found the boots that walk me home at last are resting on sacred ground. There's a little stretch of gravel where the mailbox leans, a white church on the hillside and fields of evergreen.
Folks still wait from pickup trucks as they pass along the line. You can find a piece of heaven where honest hearts still shine. Old Mr. Johnson fixes fences just because a neighbor's in need. Miss Clara bakes an extra pie for every family she sees. No one keeps a score of love, they simply give their time. That's the way life carries on, where honest hearts still shine. Where honest hearts still shine, like the morning's first sunlight. Where a promise means forever, and a handshake still feels right. Where love is built on faith and truth, not fortune's fleeting climb. I'm proud to call it home, where honest hearts still shine. Daddy taught me every sunrise brings another chance to give. Mama said the richest soul is one that helps others live. Those lessons never left me, though I've crossed many miles. They're the guiding stars that lead me where honest hearts still shine. The old barn still remembers every harvest, every prayer. Children laugh beneath the oak without a single care. As evening paints the western sky in colors so divine, peace settles on the valley where honest hearts still shine. Where honest hearts still shine, like the morning's first sunlight. Where a promise means forever, and a handshake still feels right. Where love is built on faith and truth, not fortune's fleeting climb. I'm proud to call it home, where honest hearts still shine. The world keeps turning faster, chasing dreams that fade away, but some treasures never lose their worth, no matter the price they pay. Kindness, hope, and faithful love are riches beyond time. They'll always light the darkest road, where honest hearts still shine. Where honest hearts still shine, every sunrise feels brand new. Where children learn from those before what love and grace can do. If I leave this world tomorrow, one prayer will still be mine. May future generations live where honest hearts still shine. As the stars appear above the hills and the whippoorwill sings low, I thank the Lord for simple things only country people know. I'll always find my way back home, wherever I may roam, to the place where honest hearts still shine.